Team Mid-Atlantic. Shot and score, and they will capitalize on the power play and tie this game at 2. 4 goals in the opening 6 minutes of action. 2-2's our score, and I don't think the scoring's done yet. This is going to be a shootout until the very end. Stick with this one because it is going to be a barn burner. Play along the neutral zone here, 8:25 to play. Opening frame, of course, both teams back at full strength. Over and through, stolen away by Mid-Atlantic, and 2-on-2 now. Everyone's kind of starting to get back. Turned aside that time. Puck ricochets, far side, up the boards. And mounting an opportunity now. Team Southeast, nifty pass to the center, but unable to handle that one. And now up through the middle is Southeast. Look out. Team Southeast charging in and taking a 3-2 lead. Back underway, face-off won by Mid-Atlantic. Call it a draw. Mid-Atlantic now kind of slinking into defense mode. Trying to clear it. That puck is tipped. 5 goals in the opening half of the first period. A lot of offense so far. Behind the net, Southeast looking to build on its lead. Mid-Atlantic unable to handle the pass. Southeast will win the battle. The race to the puck. Sent in. And behind the net. And now up to center. And back across the blue line. And a whistle and a face-off to come. .6:01 left here in the opening frame. Face-off in Team Southeast territory. .2022 Continental Clash in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Mid-Atlantic behind the net. Trying to send this one in. Poked loose. That's going to deflect right to Mid-Atlantic. Reminder to stay with us between the first and second period. There will be no break for ice resurfacing or anything like that. They'll get going pretty quickly between the first and second period. The second intermission between the second and third period, there will be a little bit of a break at that point to let the Zamboni come out and do what it needs to do. Far side against the boards. Maybe a tripping call coming up. One player hit the deck, and there will be a delayed penalty for tripping, and that ought to give Southeast a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. As we kind of near the end of the first period. Southeast trying to work it in, build their lead to 2 goals. Fielded in the neutral zone, sent all the way across. Good pass. See if anything comes of it. Sent in. And a nice save made. What was a good look. That one turned away, and Southeast, though, making use of its power play here. 2:45 to play and ticking in the opening frame. And the power play running for another 45 seconds. So Southeast will be able to take this power play down to about the 2-minute mark. Neutral zone face-off coming up after the offside call. Southeast taking it in, winding up a shot, just wide of the mark. Loose back across the blue line. Southeast sliding it along the corner. Blockered away. Time winding down here in the first period. Inside of 10 seconds now. Mid-Atlantic maybe with one more chance before the horn sounds. They won't get that, and that's how the first period ends. A lot of scoring, a lot of action. It is a 3-2 lead for Southeast over Mid-Atlantic. And this has all the makings of a great finish to a busy day of hockey in Mount Prospect, Illinois. Should be a good finish. Stay with us. Keep it right here. We're not going anywhere for the intermission, although we will step aside for the second intermission when the ice resurfacer comes out to work its magic. As we get back underway here in the second period. Thanks for keeping it right here. A 3-2 game, plenty of action here in the early stages. Whistle, and I think we might have a penalty coming up here. And we will, and Southeast will have 2 minutes of an advantage, as Mid-Atlantic will go short a player. For the third period, or for 2 minutes of the second period. Got a little ahead of myself there, apologies. It's going to make it tough for Mid-Atlantic. We've seen a lot of scoring here in the early stages. Well, both teams kind of settling in defensively here. Southeast digging, trying to score early in the power play. We'll have to wait at least a little bit longer. But Mid-Atlantic cannot get down on itself now, and if they can kill off this penalty, they've got to be feeling really good about where they're at. Still an eternity left in this game, not even at the halfway mark yet. Chipped in, still loose out in front. Whistle and a line change. 13:29 left. in the period. About a minute and a half left on the power play. Reminder that tomorrow's final rounds of the 2022 Continental Clash can be seen right here on MN Hockey TV. We kind of wind down our schedule of games here with this game now and a game on the center rink. Busy weekend of hockey here in Chicago. Tournament that started the other day. Continuing through the weekend. As Mid-Atlantic makes some changes. Face-off coming. And it is won by Southeast. Southeast pressing, one-on-one. But Luca Loretti's opportunity to score, stymied. Southeast interception here. And up and across the red line and dumped in. Onside look. Numbers for Southeast, but the pass goes wide. Loretti able to get back to it. See if he can make anything happen here. Sails wide to the corner. And he tries to attack again. And that'll be a shot and a score. And Southeast increases its lead, doubles its lead to 2 goals. It is a 4-2 advantage for the team clad in blue and orange, Team Southeast. See if Team Mid-Atlantic can dig in and get out of this hole here. Chasing after it is Jake Foskett. And play stopped as everyone tangles up behind the net. Neutral zone, Mid-Atlantic trying to dig through it. Offensive zone. Southeast gives it up along the boards. Good tactic as they'll be able to advance it here. We go under 9 minutes to play in the second period. Hand it off, essentially, trying to keep it on. Puck hops off. Neutral zone and a 2-on-1. Pass to the center, no dice. Southeast trying to get there defensively to cut off a Mid-Atlantic attack. 2 players down onto the ice and a whistle. A stoppage. And we'll see what the call is. Neutral zone, Mid-Atlantic trying to clear it or punch it into a chance at offense past the blue line. Looking for open ice, and they do get it on. Here's a chance, but Southeast almost cut it off, and now Mid-Atlantic finds itself on the right side of the play. Sent in, and it's going to be gloved. A nice save. And a face-off coming up. Into the neutral zone. Southeast pushing ahead. Anthony Perticaro giving chase there. Southeast again, charging it up for another opportunity. 6:10 to play in the second period, and that'll be goal number 5 of the game for Southeast. They extend their lead to 3 goals. 5-2 is our new score. Southeast looking very strong against Team Mid-Atlantic here this afternoon. See if Mid-Atlantic can find something here out of the break. Southeast trying to set an offense up, trying to move it along the boards. Mid-Atlantic has skaters there to intercept possession. Southeast gains possession now. They have to get onside. They cannot. And Mid-Atlantic charging. And into the boards crashes a Southeast player. Looks to be okay. And a whistle. Face-off coming up in Mid-Atlantic territory. And they have 2 goals tonight. Not unable to score the puck. They've just been stymied as of late by a tough Southeast team. Looking good on both sides of the game right now. Southeast trying to push ahead. Mid-Atlantic, a good opportunity on the offensive side here. See if they can win the face-off and get one back. They trail 5-2, working towards the late stages of the second period. Remember, a timeout for ice resurfacing between the second and third periods. That's wide. And Southeast, pardon me, that wasn't wide. They've scored their 6th goal today. It's 6-2. And they lead by 4. Southeast looking very good here out of the gates. Building a lead that might be tough to overcome. We'll see how it plays out. Looking for another goal here right out of the face-off. Chopped in, but wide, and Mid-Atlantic will recover here. Brought ahead by Matthew Nestorenko. And Mid-Atlantic gets one back. It's 6-3. Mid-Atlantic strikes late here in the second period. And they trail by 3. Not out of it yet. We've seen some crazy games here this week. And Mid-Atlantic certainly has the capability to jump back into this one and make it interesting. And they win the face-off. And another opportunity. Loose out in front, glove, save, and a face-off coming up. Mid-Atlantic, far side. Looking for an opening as the puck moves to the corner. They keep it out of the corner, and they'll have to bring it back across the blue line. Sent in. Getting all the way in, and it's whistled. For a face-off and a line change coming up. .45 seconds left in the second period. Ice resurfacing timeout to follow. And Mid-Atlantic trying to chug ahead and get one back. 3-goal game. They bring it into the offensive zone. Southeast there to root it away, and a one-on-one breakaway opportunity for Southeast out of that. And they score. No, pardon me. They call it off. The net came off its moorings, and they'll blow it dead. They'll adjust that, and it's covered for a face-off. Still 6-3. From our perch up here, folks, seeing pretty much the same picture you are at home or wherever you're watching. And sometimes it can be just a tad tricky. That's sent in, and a face-off coming up. Southeast might be able to get that goal back here. Let's see. Running out of time in the period. Tripped up. 3, 2, 1. And that is how the second period draws to a close. 6-3 is our score. Team Southeast leading Team Mid-Atlantic. We'll step aside and come back after the ice is touched up for the third period. You're watching the 2022 Continental Clash. Welcome back to Mount Prospect, Illinois, folks. I stand corrected. An unprecedented development. They decide the ice is good to go, and we don't need the Zamboni to come out and do anything before the third period, so we're just going to get this game right on the path to completion here. We're underway in the third period. Still 6-3 Southeast over Mid-Atlantic, the 2022 Continental Clash. Terrific event. Lots of great talent here this weekend. And, we mentioned earlier, you don't want to put too much pressure on these kids. Just 4th and 5th graders by and large. 10 and 11-year-olds. But, man, so many players here this weekend that if they want to pursue a future in hockey, there might be something available for them. Just the way these kids play the game, the intelligence they've shown, hockey IQ, very situationally aware. You never know what path these kids are going to go down and, what endeavors they'll choose. But should these kids stick with hockey, some of them really have a bright future in this game. Terrific to see here this week. A lot of great games. And Mid-Atlantic looking pretty good. They have scored, and it's 6-4. And it is a 2-goal game again. And this game, anything but over. Mid-Atlantic has the ability to claw right back into this one. They've cut the deficit in half, and still plenty of time left in this third period. Mid-Atlantic now working it behind, and Southeast nearly forcing a turnover out in front. Stolen away by Mid-Atlantic. Mid-Atlantic trying to work it down in the corner. Just about 4 minutes gone by here in the third period. And Mid-Atlantic's going to need that fifth goal sooner rather than later. Southeast, you get the feeling, is probably going to score again themselves. The way they've put the puck in the net, it's going to be tough to deny them for what ultimately equates to a full period of hockey, you know, when you factor in what we've already played here in the third period. So Mid-Atlantic is going to have to score quick and try and negate some of that. Southeast has that seventh goal right there. It is 7-4 Southeast, and it's exactly what we talked about a moment ago. Southeast so capable of scoring. They've looked very good today, and Mid-Atlantic has not always had the answer defensively, and now Southeast looking pretty good here as we move in through the final stages of the third period. Mid-Atlantic, though, not giving up. They get it in and force a face-off. As it was gloved and covered. Southeast sending it in. And they've done a really good job of applying that pressure today. Eight minutes and 10 seconds left. And a one-on-one opportunity here for Southeast. Shot, score. 8-4. They matched their largest lead today, and Southeast really looking good in this one. Both these teams among 16 terrific programs here at the Continental Clash. 8 teams from the United States and 8 teams from Canada. And both these teams really looking good. Mid-Atlantic down 4, but they've had their opportunities today, and they've certainly made a couple highlights. Southeast, though, offensively, just tough to keep up with their output. But they are here at this tournament for a reason. Mount Prospect, Illinois, suburb of Chicago, such a great host for this terrific event. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of today, and our coverage continuing ever since this event started a couple of days ago. Beautiful Nicholas Sportsplex. A couple of rinks here. This is on what would be considered the South Rink. And things not necessarily going south for Mid-Atlantic as they strike for goal number 5 and continue to keep Southeast at arm's length. Not letting them get too far out in front. Six minutes left in regulation. And Mid-Atlantic, again, not out of this one, but they find themselves needing 3 goals. If they can get one every 2 minutes, they're in okay shape, but Southeast has not slowed down the output either. Tall order. Up through the neutral zone, and Southeast again on the attack. 3-on-3. Everyone back now. And Mid-Atlantic striking for goal number 6. This game, again, continues to show us maybe it's not over. Again, Mid-Atlantic still with some work to do. The dominant team, I would say, has been Southeast, but not all that much more dominant. Just a high-scoring affair, 8-6, and it's exactly what we talked about at the start of the game. Might see some offense pick up. You know, these teams are tired at this point in the tournament. They've played a lot of games in their 8th game now, each team, and when you have that level of fatigue, you know, it opens up a lot of ice, and we see another goal here from Southeast, and anytime Mid-Atlantic scores, it seems that Southeast is able to recover and dust off that goal and pop in for another one, and they do that here. It's 9-6. 4:50 to play. And we'll have a whistle and a penalty coming up. .432 here to play. Still a 3-goal game. Southeast back on side across the blue line. Centered up, could be an opportunity here. Good defense from Mid-Atlantic. Again brought in, dumped off, sent back in. Everyone converges. Puck slips back behind the net. Wrister from a good ways out. And another goal for Southeast. It is 10-6. They pushed that one through. Wasn't initially sure if it went in, but it did. And it is 10-6 Southeast with 3:10 left and ticking here in the third period. Back underway. This one nearing its conclusion. Maybe safer to say Southeast has it at this point, although Mid-Atlantic has demonstrated a couple times that they don't like to give up, and they can put goals on the board too. This game concluding our coverage today of the 2022 Continental Clash. Keyword there, today. We will have more for you tomorrow. We settle some of the finishing positions in this tournament. Should be a lot of fun. 2:15 left in this game now. And we have seen a lot of fun games today. As Mid-Atlantic has scored again, it is 10-7. 2:09 left in the third period here. I mean, I've seen 4 games today as part of our coverage here. And all 4 have been tremendous. And this game, the highest level of offensive output, shall we say, but it's been close, and Southeast has not run away with this. Mid-Atlantic has had it at a 2-goal deficit at a couple different points, and heck, if they could find a quick goal, maybe not completely out of it, although Southeast, credit where credit is due, of course, does appear to be in the driver's seat, but late in this tournament, with so many games under these teams' belts, offense and fatigue kind of creeping in. Of course, these players, a lot of energy, but they are just 10, 11 years old, 4th and 5th graders. So, yeah, oftentimes, when you play so much hockey in a condensed period, you'll have fatigue kind of creep in and those kinds of things. Totally understandable. This is a lot of hockey condensed into just a couple of days. Looks as though Southeast is going to win this one, though, and they have played a terrific game. Beautiful uniforms, too. Maybe my favorites here in the field this week. The blue and orange look. Timeless, little retro. Matches very well and looks very sharp. Good looking matchup too. I like Mid-Atlantic's look as well, to be sure. About 40 seconds left in this one. A 10-7 lead for Southeast, Team Southeast, and Team Mid-Atlantic. Want to thank the folks here at Nicholas Sportsplex, Mount Prospect Ice Arena in Mount Prospect, Illinois, for putting on such a tremendous tournament, doing a phenomenal job hosting it. Hockey, a very strong game in Chicago and its surrounding suburbs. A lot of Blackhawks fans when the Blackhawks are winning or losing, and they'll come out and support their team. And the youth game here in Chicago, very strong as well, and that reflects in the Continental Clash. That is our final score. 10-7. Southeast takes down Mid-Atlantic. And that's where we'll leave our coverage for you. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday evening. Enjoy a happy and safe rest of your Saturday and rest of your weekend. 10-7, the final. Southeast takes down Mid-Atlantic. For our entire MNHockey.tv crew, I'm Joey Wright. Again, thank you for watching and enjoy the rest of your evening.